nights. I see the foes in my sprite. I see the lows in my life. I see the love in my life. I see the high in my life. I feel like dying tonight. I feel like flying the kite. I feel like flying the coop. I seen the lies and the truth. Don't know what I'm gonna do. I feel like it's gonna be one of them days. I can die from anything. Tryna just stay out the way. I've been working like a slave. Niggas ain't tryna get paid. I've been sipping Douce. Tryna get out my depression. I never fold under pressure. Them niggas can't do it better. I take it up a new level. Living like it's nothing special. Bitch, you can die any day. I'm taking this to the grave. I got some things I can't say. My nigga just caught a case. Caught him outside with the K. He fell in love with the Drake. Ball like Kawhi in the paint. He always stay with a 40. Party next door with a shorty. I can't even tell a whole story. It's gonna be one of them nights. We put a phone in the Sprite. We hit a left and a right. Phone up ain't tryna get mic. Bro got that pipe on his sight. Somebody dying tonight. Can't call it wrong or no right. But I know that life could be better. We all just wanna be better. Spend my life up in the ghetto. So that better be something special. Smoking the wind of the seas. My nigga died on the E. I was in love overseas. So I know that life is a dream. And nothing is really what seems. Could get no better, but can't get no better. Cause some niggas fold under pressure. And could get some money, but can't get no money. Cause niggas ain't working together. One of them nights, I see the foes in my sprite. I see the lows in my life. I see the love in my life. I see the high in my life. I feel like dying tonight. I feel like flying the kite. I feel like flying the coop. I seen the lies and the truth. Don't know what I'm gonna do. I feel like I forgot.
Are we live? Yo, what is cracking, everybody out there in motherfucking YouTube land, everybody on Instagram land and all that good shit. It's your boy SmIdd95 in this motherfucker, man. SmIdd at the dark. I got my dog, Pro No B1, and my boy Kajay wants to know be in the cut, you feel me? Would hit me, excuse me, pause. I got my dogs. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves because I'm coughing right now.
Yo, it's Brody. You know, first time being on here. It's cool, so.
Boy Trigger had to pop out to the podcast one time.
Right. My boy Trigger Trey in the house, man. These are some good friends of mine, man. We go back like, probably 3-4 years now, something like that. At least me and you do. And we probably like 2-3 years. Yeah. So yeah, shit. I met these dudes through who did I meet you through, Jay? Nick. I met you through Nick. And then I met you through Nick as well.
Nick as well.
So yeah, basically shit, homeboy by the name of Nick Amenda. Nick Amenda is gonna be on the show too. If y'all don't know who Nick Amenda is, the song that y'all heard before. SmIdd Out of the Dark, the theme song, that's the producer of that beat, you know what I'm saying? So he made that beat, fucking real talented dog, man. I'm gonna get him on the partnership, but introduce me to these two good people, and let's just say we've had a lot of smoky nights since, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? My boy Brody's a rapper.
Yeah, make hella music.
My boy Trey used to rap. Now he just get buddy. You feel me?
Retired
rapper.
Everybody a fucking rapper. Take this for some fucking advice. Not everybody is a rapper.
Hey, listen. I think that's probably one of the most important things, because you don't know how many niggas I meet that like they got the passion for it, but they ain't got the skill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it take a lot to realize like it just ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I might feel it. I might want to do it, but it's better to support my niggas that's doing it rather than and I just ain't got the word. So it's like for you to step back and be like, yeah, that ain't me. Like I know it's my lane. Like, that's some real shit because niggas don't know that.
Facts.
What made you step back?
I don't know. I fucks with music heavy, and then really what I stopped recording because it was like it seemed like that was just a wave for people to do that, like for
too
just
trendy
to make
and shit.
Me, yeah. So then I'm like, okay, cool. I ain't going. I'm fall back off that. And then I just like started seeing I started paying attention to more mute like the famous shit, the local shit. I'm like, damn, what the fuck was I doing with this shit? I'm just rhyming words and shit.
Like this shit ain't.
Yeah, this ain't it.
This niggas out there can really do it.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly, niggas that's really doing it, and I'm spending money on it too. Nah, I'm straight.
Exactly. If you got to if you ain't really know if you want to take it all the way type shit, it's like, what's the fucking point?
Exactly. Then I'm seeing the guys go crazy with it. I'm like, yeah, that's tough.
Who are some of y'all guys that you fuck with?
Brody for sure, and then Blitz, CFN1K Blitz for sure. That's top 3 right there. And then some of just a couple other Rockford artists that I listen to.
Anybody want to shout out?
That's who next. Shit, Brody and Blitz, that's it.
Brody,
Blitz and CFN1K Blitz.
You did put me on the Ace of Millie, though. I got to shout him out. You put me on to him. Yeah, that boy go crazy.
He cold.
That boy go crazy.
Super cold.
What about you, Brody? What made you feel me, start rapping?
Shit, I feel like, so I always, when you going through shit, I would always just go to notes, right? I just put some shit in my notes, some rhymes. Like I wasn't even doing anything crazy, you know, not even making a whole verse and shit. Yeah. Just,
talking to Mike, nigga.
Oh shit,
rapper,
shit.
How the fuck?
My bad.
Well,
I don't want to block him out. I don't want to block him out and shit.
Man.
But you know, got into music, hard times, just going my notes and shit. Writing my notes, and then it kind of through time, I just kind of kept going with it, and then I decided I wanted to make music. I actually wanted to make music. And
what age you decided you wanted to, like, you feel me, like take it serious and like
Take
jump
it
in
serious?
head first?
see, I had to get my bad. I knew I had to get better because I was sitting there doing my thing, just writing words, trying to help myself cope. Really, it wasn't anything like I wasn't really trying to make a career or nothing like that. So I had to sit back. I just knew I had to improve still, and I'm still improving right now. But I think, you know, when I knew I wanted to make a career, when I was just, people were reacting to my shit, you know, saying shit back to my, like when I dropped my first, well, the only mixtape I've ever dropped, really. People giving me feedback saying, keep going, you can do it,
How
blah,
long
blah,
ago was
blah,
that?
blah. That shit, I dropped it probably not even like 6-7 months ago, probably. I
How old
dropped
are you
it.
now?
19 now.
19.
Yeah.
So you just started rapping at 19? Or?
No, I didn't just start rapping. See, start rapping, like, I should say I started recording probably a year or two ago with you. But that's, even then, at that point, I didn't know I wanted to go crazy with it. I didn't know I want to be serious with it. At that time, I was just making music, you feel me? Making music that I could listen to and be around, and just shit that I like. And I really like my own music, so I like making my music and shit.
So you'll say probably started like getting like writing around like 15, 14?
Yeah, and probably, literally, my notes probably, when I was like, as soon as I had an iPhone, so probably like 13, probably.
That's crazy as
13,
shit.
I've been putting shit in my notes and whatnot.
That's crazy.
iPhone at 13.
No.
Nigga at 13 on the phone I had, nigga. I had a rumor, nigga. That was a split phone that slid up like a fucking sidekick.
First Razor that came out.
Damn, nigga, you was balling.
Yeah, I mean, that's only 6 years ago, though. That's only 6 years ago. I feel like
Even then.
everyone wanted iPhones. I want iPhones.
Motorola ball in
You
it.
feel
So.
No, I think I probably had an iPhone around that age, though. 13, 14, and that's when I started just going in notes and whatnot.
Yeah.
I was never really a type where I would just, you know, get a pen and pad. I never really did that, you know, how people usually, like, you hear about people talking about it and whatnot.
But I mean, you didn't come up in that era either, which is why that's even crazy too. Like you say, you was 13 and you started writing on a pad. It was just an iPhone pad.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Because
exactly.
of what technology was and the way things was for us at that point, as opposed to like, well, not because I did a little bit. You know what I'm saying? When I came up, it really wasn't. Niggas wasn't writing their raps on their phones yet. It was just Drake writing on his BlackBerry, but niggas ain't have a BlackBerry. You feel me? So it's like, you feel me? For me and my niggas, it was still very much like we niggas was still writing on piece of paper and shit like that. So it's interesting as fuck to hear you at 13, like how like that's like we not that far different.
Not
in
that
age,
far in
but
age,
like that's that far. That's different. You know what I'm saying? That's way different.
I feel like even to be 13 writing music though, cause like the nigga been cold since he been showing me what he got in his notes. And like he don't ever write nothing that don't really make sense. Like it's like wordplay shit. That shit is crazy. Like 13, I don't understand.
That's crazy. To have it out there be like that.
I still can't do it. I still can't do it.
How old are you?
About to turn 20 in 10 days.
Hell yeah. Happy almost birthday, goddamn it.
Facts.
So yeah, 13. That is pretty fucking crazy. To writing raps at 13. So.
And like I said, it's not me writing. I wasn't even getting the verses at that point. When I first started writing, I was just writing rhymes that kind of reflected how I felt at the time. You feel me? It wasn't ever just like I'm writing whole verses and songs. Shit,
You wasn't
crazy.
Brody yet. You was just just writing as you.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Writing.
That's what's up. So then 19 or 18, 19 is when you was like starting to put your shit out, let your nuts hang a little bit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Got a good response from the crowd. You know what I'm saying? It was like, all right, this some shit I could do.
Right.
Whatever like that. What was that first song like for you that you recorded?
The first song, the first song that I ever recorded really was with you. And it was still not released to this day, still not dropped or whatever. It's
for real?
I forget what I even named it. I think Spirits.
Right.
I think Spirits. And we were at that one studio. I forget where
Downtown?
Yeah, downtown. Yeah. And we were at that studio, and it was a real. I felt for me, I wanted to make music, and I've always wanted, like, I want to tell myself, like, I don't want to sit there and lie about nothing. So it was a really like heartfelt song. And I feel like right now I'm not dropping that type of shit. You feel me? Because I don't think I'm even prepared to tell everything about myself yet.
What do you think? Why not?
Why not? Shit, I want to display my skill. I want to display that I can do
Yeah.
a lot of different things. Like that's really it. Like I really want to go with some hard shit here. I want to go with some
Show your
shit
versatility right now.
Yeah, exactly. Put you in your field sometimes. all that type of shit. So I like that right now. But at a certain point where I feel like I got more, I got more people behind me. I got more people that actually tune into my music and listen and whatnot. I feel like I'll be able to show a lot more other things, stories and whatnot. And even music I'm working on right now, I think just keeping it real all the time, keeping it real. I say that a lot. Like,
what does that mean? What you
in
mean
my
by
music, in my music terms, don't ever lie. And that's the easiest thing to like keep me going and like not keep me going. But
so
like,
you ain't capping in none of your raps.
Not any recent song. Not any recent shit. Now if
Cause
we
niggas know them first songs.
Right.
Every nigga started off rapping about who they was shooting and killing or whatever.
Exactly.
No,
So
niggas was not doing that.
No, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But if we go back to like what that first mixtape or whatever that I dropped, that first tape that I dropped, if we go back to that, there's definitely some rap cap in that. There, I think I deleted some songs because I'm like, fuck no, I'm not even. That's not me. I'm not gonna
Pull
keep that
up
out
Brody
there.
with the Odie Nodie.
Right, hell no, yeah, right. And there, like chapter one is the song that got the most plays on that. And that song, I say something, reach for your paw, I'll give you toe tags or something like that, right?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna kill nobody. I really.
But I mean, so
obviously,
is there a difference though between like a nigga capping in their raps and somebody
storytelling?
Or
is there a
even
difference?
as a man standing on your shit? Because you said reach for your that's what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you're not saying like I got the 8K in the back.
Right.
If a nigga want it, then you feel me? But you just like there's
that exactly.
Like,
yeah.
I mean?
See, so I know what you're saying that like, is there a difference? I definitely think there is a difference in storytelling and what I mean. If we look at Doom, I mean, who just passed, like all his shit, damn near not all of his shit, but a lot of his shit is story.
MF Doom.
Dude that just died.
Yeah.
I've never heard a single song.
Yeah, we talking.
MF Doom crazy.
No, he went crazy lyrics. There's a lot of people that know him. He was very underground, but you're definitely right. He that's one of the people that come into mind too when I think about sort of storytelling in rap and picture painting in rap. You know what I'm saying? Like he was somebody like, because I know you say we're not familiar with him. Basically, his whole character was he was a villain from like the Marvel comics, and he would rap in that sense about world domination and all this other type of shit or whatever like that, right? But he also like the way he rapped was also meant to like fuck you up as a listener too, whatever like that. You know what I mean? Like just all types of like crazy shit. So yeah, that in a quick, you know what I mean, just maybe 10-second example of who he was. That's who he was, right? So you wouldn't really say he was capping in his raps because it was his artistic truth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right? So
100%,
I think that a lot of artists get that confused between capping and artistic truth. You know what I mean? Or creative truth too. You know what I mean? Like you can make some shit that's maybe not true. You know what I mean?
It's not something that's happened, but it's something that you believe.
Ice Cube wasn't a gangster.
Who?
Ice Cube was not a gangster.
For real?
No, he wasn't a gangster. He wasn't a drug dealer.
How they make that
Damn.
Boys in the Hood?
Damn.
I believe they was
Nah.
stepping before stepping.
Stepping before stepping was stepping.
Yeah, nigga, like,
Shit
I
funny
thought
as
they
hell.
was real.
Ice Cube wasn't a gangster. Dre wasn't a gangster. The only person that was a gangster was Easy.
The fuck was they?
Out of all of them?
Out of all, the only person that was a gangster, well, probably Ren. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the three we know, you know what I mean, Cube and Dre was not gangsters. Dre was a very astute like music person. You know what I'm saying? And then Cube too was a writer. You know what I'm saying? And he was smart as well. Obviously, it's like you know people that connected to these or whatever like that, so you can write the story because of their creativity. But they wasn't out there in the streets drug dealing and no shit like that.
Also,
Dr.
like,
Dre was in a group called I'm blanking on the name, right? But they was in like shiny, glittery suits and shit like that, and making like dance music and like World Class Wrecking Crew. That's the name of it. World Class Wrecking Crew. They used to have a song called "If You Think I'm in love with You, Show You Right." Like, that's Dr. Dre, and they're like calling Dr. Dre to like it was a whole different like it wasn't no gangster shit.
Also,
You know what I'm saying?
I like to say I just realized this rewatching Training Day. In Training Day, you see Snoop snitches.
Yeah.
Snoop snitches in Training Day.
He's a CI.
If
He's a CI.
let's say
But that's a movie role, but yeah, he's a CI.
no, it's a movie role, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But let's say a rapper in today's atmosphere went on a movie and did that shit. How they gonna be perceived?
Nah,
I think
You
in
don't
the
think
movie-
so?
really, nah.
You don't
in the
think
movie,
so?
I think- nah.
Niggas understand you getting told and paid
No,
exactly
you
what the fuck
yeah.
to say, where,
Yeah.
and do. Like you,
Yeah, I
that shit
know.
ain't. You know, what
You
I'm
still
saying?
don't think it would affect?
It's.
You don't
guess
think people gonna be
certain
making
people,
memes about it? You don't think people gonna be blah blah
It
blah?
might
blah,
cause commotion, but
Only way
nigga,
is if they turned out it was a real snitch, then it'd be like, all right, boom,
Okay,
then
yeah,
they really play with it.
yeah,
Because like even if
yeah.
you look at it in that movie, that's one of the funniest fucking movies. When he first pulled up, They pull up on him. They like, yeah, you got anything? Like, what y'all want? He's like, crack. He's like, crack. He's like, it smell like bacon in this motherfucker. And then he roll him out. They chase his ass and shit. And then Denzel was a dirty cop too in that motherfucker. So it was like, you know what I mean? Like, it was kind of like, that movie was a bit. And I think that if an artist too played like a snitch today in the movie, like, it wouldn't be like, it wouldn't be that bad on them. It depends. Like in real life, they was a snitch. You know what I'm saying? But I get what you're trying to say. Like,
No, yeah, I was just thinking about that.
Microscope. No, I was thinking about that too. I mean, now that you said, I was thinking about it too. Like, but I think a motherfucker, when it's a movie role, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers understand like folks you getting paid. You feel me?
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah, like Trey said. Yeah.
Ice-T is a cop. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
He made a song called "Cop Killer."
Damn.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy.
But what even crazy, it was a fucking rock song. When he
It was a rock song?
Man, I actually had a rock group and shit like that. You know, a lot of crazy hip hop shit, bro. That has happened. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas have done a lot of wild shit out here, son. Same thing with Wu.
Wu-Tang?
Yeah, you feel me? Yeah, yo, like.
I don't know nothing about them.
Yeah, like shit. They like 16 niggas deep, and that's the main niggas. But they really got like 64 fucking people who are a part of Wu-Tang.
Yep.
But the original crew, they wasn't on street niggas. It was like 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah.
And then like they just all like kind of convened together in a way. Like one dude was RZA. He was a producer and shit. So he was always making beats and all that shit. And then you would have like different people come in here, and back in the day, that's like when mixtapes in a boombox was like the only way you could hear this shit is the nigga come out onto the block and he play that shit, you know, and then everybody trying to get a copy of that shit.
Okay.
So then niggas would they would hear one nigga rap and be like, who recorded that shit? Fucking dude over there in the basement. And then they're like, let me slide over there, and then
y'all hit up the RZA shit.
Just like we should rap together.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's
The way it was,
crazy.
a couple of them street niggas, cause like Ghost and Ray used to shoot at each other.
Yeah.
Like they was in real street shit. Method Man used to work at the Statue of Liberty. You know what I mean? You guy was a street nigga actually. His son actually got shot at like 5 years old type shit. His son.
Yeah, Meth was a street dude, but he wasn't.
Yeah,
a gang
Meth was a good was
Yeah,
still a working
he
job
was
and shit like
good in
that.
the hood,
ODB
man.
was crazy, and then Jizza was like still famous and shit like that. Like before they even kind of got on or whatever like that. He was always like a smart one and shit. But yeah, yo, it's crazy. Like a lot of this shit though, like it's one thing when you tell somebody's story though. Like even Tupac wasn't a gangster. Tupac was in ballet and shit like that, read Shakespeare, and went to like art high schools and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
But Tupac was a real. I don't know if you can judge the thing. Like, cause
I never said he
Tupac-
wasn't a real nigga. I said he's not a gangster.
Okay, yeah, but you know what I'm trying. Like at the same time, like he wasn't afraid to be himself, and like niggas isn't looking at Tupac like this nigga not gangster, cause I don't know.
Well, they was. A lot of motherfuckers did back then. Like, a lot of the conversation back then, it was like, if you look up the way people even talk about him back then and, like, the whole thing, whatever, a lot of the beef and shit like that. Man, even when he was doing, like, motherfuckers was like, it was known, like, Pac was doing certain things for attention, or whatever like that, right?
Yeah.
As the media in the wild world, because we didn't have as much access to these people to be able to even voice alerts and things like that, there was things that, like, people looked at him as, like, Pac is this super gangster screaming thug life. He's a thug, you know what I mean? He had shot at police, you know what I'm saying? He had been shot once already. And we know he'd been to jail. He had been in some shit.
Right.
But if you look at the reality of the situation, Pac was a good dude that had got himself into some street shit, right? Now, he got himself into these things looking to protect his people, and that's why people love and appreciate him and shit like that, because he came from these people. He never left these people, even when he had the opportunity to kind of elevate himself beyond those things, you know what I'm saying? Which many would say maybe he should have. And in certain situations, he should have. And in certain situations, it was like good he didn't. But the ultimate situation in which he should have rose above it resulted in him dying. You know what I'm saying?
I don't understand how that's not a street nigga. You know,
because Pac can tell you himself, right? He was like growing up, he couldn't sell drugs. He couldn't sell drugs to the point where motherfuckers told him like don't sell drugs, and motherfuckers would just give him money, right? They would just give him money. He'd just be writing raps. He was just like a known like cool like.
So niggas was trying to like making it their goal to keep him out.
No, not even making it their goal. He was not good at it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
like,
I guess
he couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like
just wasn't that.
It wasn't film whatever like that, right?
Okay.
And then he was a very smart person, right? His parents, his mother, he was born in prison. His mother was a Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? And all these other things. His aunt is Afeni Shakur. You know what I'm saying? His stepdad is Matula Shakur. Afeni Shakur was arrested along with like some Black Panthers and some shit like that. She was arrested. They ended up, Matula Shakur was a stepfather, ended up breaking her out.
Okay.
Police custody. They ended up getting her escape to Cuba. She lives in Cuba to this day.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Matula Shakur, though, his stepfather ended up getting arrested. I think he in jail to this day. But nonetheless, so his background, when you talk about a street nigga, what people understand now as a street nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody that's in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that's active in the streets. that partakes in like certain criminal activities. You know what I'm saying? That's from the street
Pac
right there,
wasn't
right?
that.
So what I'm saying is this: is Pac didn't have to be that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like that person. I ain't gonna say it's the same thing, but it's comparable to a person that comes from a nice situation that then decides to jump into some street shit. Not saying he came from a nice situation, however, he had other things that others didn't have. You know what I'm saying? And he had other things. He had other smarts and wits about him that he put on full display. But then he also put on the thug shit just as much, if not sometimes more. You know what I mean? But he understood who he was talking to and who he was trying to get in to get wrapped up. You know what I'm saying? So him being a street nigga to reduce him to that, he was not that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot bigger than that. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't understand it. I don't really, my bad, but I'm not really trying to reduce him. But like, I don't know. I feel like if Pac was here, he's standing on like, nigga, you can't tell Pac he not like that.
I never said he wasn't a real nigga. That's what I'm saying. Like, I never said Pac was not a real nigga. I never said. What I'm saying is, I don't think Pac would say he was a gangster. I think back there, yeah.
Nah.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm not. That's what I said though. I said Pac isn't a gangster. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
he's not a gangster.
I guess.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not a gangster.
I guess I see what
You
you're
know what I mean? Like,
And that's why I say the difference, like, between, like, Method Man. Like, Method Man, he was a street dude, but he wasn't necessarily a gang member. He wasn't ever affiliated with anybody, but he was flipping shoes, flipping everything.
Yeah.
And then he started writing and shit like that, and he started hearing music and was like, maybe I could do some shit. And he would record something, it would go. But even he was putting out music and still flipping. You know, so whereas, like, Pac, on the other hand, he never did. He was, like, he tried it a couple times, but he was never good at that. He went to fucking, like, Juilliard type schools and shit. Like, was a poet and was all in that shit. You know, he just had niggas who was in the streets. You know what I mean?
I got you.
But you're
Right
definitely a fucking real nigga.
yeah,
Definitely.
like thoroughbred. But that's what
Yeah.
make him real though. But like you said, he wasn't afraid to put himself out there. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers miss that. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what's missed nowadays. So like when you say to keep it real in your raps, you know what I'm saying? I think that's you know what I mean? It's that's why I asked you to explain that. You know what I'm saying? Because like what does keeping it real mean? You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes some niggas probably shouldn't keep it real.
Right.
It
You know what I'm saying? Like really
that's
killing
fair.
niggas,
Right.
you should probably not rap about it.
Yeah, facts. Cause
And
you
then-
know,
I watch a lot of like interviews and shit just like but like a lot of like rappers do say they'll tell you like, oh, I was just, and it makes sense. Like, not, you can't just think of, and like sometimes the niggas will just say one or two lines literally just to fill a space on a song, and that makes sense. That ain't really, I don't see that as rap cat. Like, I don't know. I've seen plenty of rappers admit to it, like, oh, I just said some shit because I was running out of shit to say. And I'm like,
Because it sounds
that's
good.
respectful. Yeah, like, I don't know.
'Cause it
That
sounds
I don't
good.
really claim that. I don't see that as a foul move or.
I think that-
I don't see it as that either.
Yeah.
I don't see it as that either.
That's an unfortunate standard I think we hold rappers to, right? Rappers are like entertainers. People here to put it to entertain us. We don't hold actors to that same standard. You know what I'm saying? Like, Al Pacino can play Scarface as big gangster, and we don't have to think of him as being that big gangster because we know like that's his job and what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same thing for rappers. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, like, I feel like motherfuckers, you putting on a costume. You know what I'm saying? Like, you going out and you putting on this persona or whatever like that is whatever you say it is. You know what I'm saying? As long as you perform that well, then boom. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? There's a certain point though where it's like, if we find out you lying though, or we find out you really not about what you about, it's a reason why don't nobody in this room. I hope don't nobody in this room fuck with 6ix9ine. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I
it's
was
like,
waiting for his name to pop up, bro.
Yeah,
I hate him, bro.
yeah, you feel me? So it's like, because but the capping was so hard. If he was really about that and stuck down and wrote that to the wheels, niggas was like, damn, 6ix9ine was a real nigga. You know what I'm saying?
The only thing I give, anything about 6ix9ine is the money that Trippie made off of making that nigga big. Was the bread that another nigga made off that?
That's a fact. That is a fact. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So outside of all that rap cap shit though, I wanna kind of I wanna slight transition a bit. Just a bit, kind of on the same lines we was talking about. We talked about Wu-Tang came up, you know what I'm saying? Wu-Tang, RZA came up. Fucking rappers capping came up a little bit. And storytelling, right? So I want to kind of get a sort of what we kind of here to talk about a little bit today. I don't know if y'all watched this little fucking movie. There's this movie out there that's called Cutthroat City. Cutthroat City. I watched the whole thing today, right before coming here. Movie is directed and made by the RZA. It features people like what's my nigga's name? Wesley Snipes, my nigga Terrence Howard, who motherfuckers told me I looked like one time.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Terrence motherfucking Howard, Wesley Snipes, Ethan Hawke is in it, the same nigga that was in Training Day, and fucking my nigga who played Tupac is in it. It's crazy you talk about like that's crazy.
Yeah.
The nigga that played Tupac is in this movie. And then, yeah, you feel me? A whole bunch of other people. Nigga from Black Panthers in there. T.I.'s in that motherfucker. Yeah, man. Did y'all get a chance to see it, man?
I watched it.
He watched it. I didn't get to it.
You didn't
I
watch
didn't
it?
get to it. I honestly didn't think he was gonna watch it because
Why
the way
would
he
I
was
watch
talking about it.
Look,
So
bro,
that's why I watch it.
I just
Look.
didn't think he was gonna watch it.
I'm in the crib smoking dope, bored as fuck. I watched this shit. I
He was.
thought it wasn't a bad movie. Apparently, the rest of the world think otherwise, but fuck.
Like I said, the rest of the world. What y'all get a chance to watch it? Y'all say y'all didn't watch it.
I'm watching
Get to
it
it.
tonight. I'm watching it tonight.
No, I mean, shit, the conversation's over now.
Yeah,
But
I mean, shit, we got a pod tomorrow.
we talk about the same shit. But whatchamacallit? All right, so I guess this would be me and you then.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Come on.
Let me get
Nah,
back with it.
nah, you good. Because he liked it. I watched it.
I watched it.
Come on.
Yeah,
Come on.
I watched it.
That shit.
I watched it, and I didn't like it. All right, I ain't gonna lie. I did not like this movie. It was a fun movie. I will say that. Right, I'll give it that. You know what I'm saying? There were like some exciting parts, you could say, that like looked aesthetically pleasing. The movie was filmed beautifully. It looks beautiful. Yeah, for real. Like aesthetically, like the way the movie is filmed, the cinematography in the movie looks great. You know, where the movie is trash at. And hold on, before I even get there, Terrence Howard did his thing. Demetrius Shipp, that's the nigga that played Tupac. He did his thing.
Okay.
He did his thing. Buddy, that was like the white boy with the braids, or like the Mexican nigga with the braids, whoever he was. He did his thing. One who got his dog, who had the dog and shit like that. His dog got shot.
Yeah.
He did his thing. And then
It was a female, right?
it was a female cop in there. And then the lady that I can't get into that. She them people did their thing, right? A lot of the supporting cast did their thing. You know what I'm saying? The actors, even with the big name, like where it got trash at for me, I'll just start off with this, is that from a storytelling perspective, like the movie was all over the fucking place.
It was.
You know what I mean? And like it was a point in the movie where it's about so I guess to even break down what the movie's about for those that haven't seen it. And if you want to see it, go watch it, because fuck all that, whatever, you feel me? Like, you might get spoiled here. Who gives a shit? You feel me? Anyway, it's a Netflix movie, you feel me? And
Yeah, we don't
at the end of the day,
I think it was top 10 though. That's what like got
not no
me.
more.
But anyway,
He said no.
That shit at the bottom. Nah, but pretty much, all right, so the movie takes place a year after Katrina, right? So Katrina happened in 2005, so this movie takes place in 2006, okay? That's one thing I got. That's gonna come up later. Where there's a part about that I got a problem with. But anyway, the movie takes place a year after Katrina. We got these 4 guys, right? They are feeling the effects of after Katrina happened, right? Everybody around them kind of went to FEMA houses and shit like that. They stunned their ground in the Ninth Ward. They're in the Ninth Ward, which is one of the worst wars, I guess, right? And then Katrina, they said it was one of the wars that was forgotten about. They couldn't get certain things or resources that people needed, right? So these guys, they need money. Pretty much, they go to T.I.'s character, who's actually the dude who was in Dope. The dude, he's like his cousin-in-law, because he just married his sister at the beginning of the movie. So they go to his cousin and shit like that. They go to him. His T.I.'s name in the movie is Cousin. So
His name's cousin.
his name's Cousin, and he's her cousin, and now he's his cousin-in-law.
yeah.
So they go to Cousin. Right, they go to Cousin. Oh, and I will start off too. It also start off with them at a wedding, and they reading a comic book that the dude who in Dope that he draw and shit like that. Right, and there was one stroke of brilliance in the beginning. They have a conversation about the comic book, and the dude Demetrius Shipp who played Tupac, he make a comment about like he's like, man, that shit trash, and he tell him like, man, woo. He's like, man, that shit ain't real, like whatever, woo. Some shit like that. He say, man, everything ain't gotta be real. He's like, still, but you gotta be able to feel that shit. He's like, look at all that like movies like The Godfather shit. He's like, the movies ain't real, but you feel that shit, whatever like that, right? Which I think was kind of when I looked at that and then I got through the movie, I think it's a sort of a meta comment on the movie or whatever itself, whatever like that, right? But anyway, because you go through the movie, the nigga, they go to cousin, whatever like that. Cousin's telling him, all right, boom, this how you gotta get some money, right? Y'all niggas gotta go rob this casino, whatever like that, right? So, woo! Alright, this is my biggest thing about before I even seen the fucking movie.
It's a fucking movie though. This nigga
Nah,
trying to be all realistic and shit. He
man.
wanted to get in a fucking
I
shootout,
knew
walking
this was
into the
coming.
fucking
Because we
casino
already
and
had
shit.
this conversation.
Yeah, we about to bump heads, bro. Come on.
Yeah. But because, all right, so cousin, oh shit, cousin, tell him to go and rob this casino, right? So they go rob the casino in Bro Van. It's 4 of them, right? 4 of the homies, they go rob the casino, right? All right, so we cut to them robbing the casino, right? Boom, they in the casino. Each of them is sitting at different slot machines. The 4th one is in the car. The dude to play Tupac, he the driver. He in the car waiting on them.
Wasn't it the Mexican?
No. They had that debate about who was gonna drive. And then, so it's 4 of them. They all in the casino, in all black hoodies. With their hoodies up.
On that little bibby shit.
With their hoodies up.
All black mask, ain't nobody going.
Sitting at a slot at different slot machines, right? And then they all get up, look at each other. They all walk together. Then they walk to the teller together. They bring their mask down.
Give me all your money.
Not even. And they have a conversation before, right? They have a conversation before, like, when we go in there, do this shit right. None of that sideways shit. Put the gun. Look, none of that sideways shit. Look, none of that sideways shit. Put the gun like, woo, right to their face, right? Nigga walk in, he go, gun, sideways. Give me all the money. I'm like,
I didn't even peep that. I ain't
this
gonna lie, I
is
ain't
the
peep
dumbest.
that.
I'm like,
I ain't peep.
yo, I'm like, yo. Like, okay, let me forgive you niggas for just getting in this casino somehow all blacked up, hoodies on, and not raise no suspicions. Nigga, you just said don't put the gun to the side. The first thing you do is put the gun to the side. Like, nigga, I'm like, get the fuck out of here, bro. And it ain't like nothing happened. It was like, it just went on, right? So they put the gun to the side. He go and rob the lady. You know, he tell her like, don't move, don't press no motherfucking buttons.
Don't make no noise.
Don't make no noise or nothing.
Don't press no
nothing,
buttons.
right? And I will admit, like outside of like the logical whatever like that, this shit not making sense. It was kind of cool. That's why I was like, it's a fun movie. I said it was a fun movie. Yeah. I'm like, so like that point, it was like, oh yeah, some gangster shit, like cool, whatever, like that, right? But I'm like, these niggas are so damn dumb that I don't believe y'all gangsters. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all so stupid. Y'all not believable gangsters. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm like, that's what ruined it. You know what I'm saying? So whatever though. Boom. They like, ooh, they go, boom. They catch the security guard bringing the money out. I guess they just happened when the niggas bring the money out. But they catch him bringing the money out. They boom, pistol whip him. He can get knocked out. They take the money. They take the money and shit. They get out. Boom. They get out. They finna go. They in the car, right? They get in the car. But before they get in the car, some cops come up. What they think was cops, right?
Yeah,
some cops come up, and then the dude who played Tupac in the car, he see him coming up. They coming up. They already got their guns out. So I'm like, okay, this shit makes sense now. Somebody seen these niggas was suspicious and shit like that. All right, boom. Somebody called the cops. Okay, nah. I was wrong. This is what I'm thinking while watching it. I was wrong. Cool. I can't wait to even admit that I was wrong on this one. Dude, Demetrius, he get to shooting at the cops. Boom. The cops get to shooting back at him. They all come out. They hop in the car. Boom. They see him shooting. They get to shooting with the cops back. Boom. They run. They get away from the cops. So they thought. They should know them niggas pull back up. They shoot. Boom, 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 boom. Cut to dude walking in his house. He telling his girl like, woo, back what happened. Flashback. Dudes catched up with him. They got into a shootout. One of their mans who was in Black Panther, his ass ended up getting killed, right? Pretty much, he ended up getting killed.
Oh, it was
Yeah, he ended up getting killed, right? So the nigga ended up getting killed. They like, shit, you know what I'm saying? They all fucked up over it, right? So they're like, shit. So they take him to a funeral home, to this little funeral dude or whatever like that, I guess, to try to get rid of the body or some like whatever, clean shit type shit, whatever, right? So, you feel me? They want dude to make it like an accident. Dude tell their ass pretty much, no, I'm not doing this shit. So they do like so then they walk away. they get $4,000 from the robbery they just hit, right?
On a casino.
On the
they
casino.
robbed the casino. They all got $4,000 total.
So
the whole
so-
grand total was $4,000.
And not even that, because it was like, yeah, all together, this, because look, look.
But
these
watch
niggas-
the shit.
Look, these niggas, they got $4,000 or whatever, right? They tell them like 4,000, boom, they like, this all the money we got. They like, dude, like, ooh, it's gonna cost more than that, yeah. Dude say, man, fuck it. He up a gun on his ass, like, man, you gonna give our nigga the best casket, like, blah, 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 blah. He like, some shit, boom, he caught that bitch, I know he'll shoot him. He like, okay, I'll do it. Okay. So, I guess he take care of the body for him, right? Now, we cut to the police investigation. Now the police say about the shots and shit like that, ooh, they like, damn. They say it was some cops responding to the scene, but them were not cops. So somebody here playing dress up as a cop. So these are some cops that was sent by somebody else, not even no real cops. So I'm like, okay, that shit ain't make no fucking sense. How the fuck?
That I will say that was the whole thing throughout the movie. I was like, what the fuck? Because I watched the shootout and you don't see it until like after they go to the funeral home and everything else. Because they go to his dad's house or whatever, and then you don't see it till like way after that. And I'm like, what the fuck? That did like it was some whole crazy.
But this was another thing, right? It was like, damn, how many shots was left? 32 shells. Ooh, 32 shells and no body? Yeah, nobody at all. They like, all right, damn, okay, so nobody got killed. They're like, no, nobody killed. All right, boom. So they go through it. Ethan Hawke called a lady. He tell her like, ooh, get on this investigation type shit. He like the councilman or some shit like that. He like, get on this investigation, but he like fake dirty or whatever. He like, get on this investigation, blah, 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 blah. Right? So, next thing you know, she doing her investigation, bro. This bitch was so goofy. She doing her investigation, I guess. She ain't finding out nothing because don't nobody know nothing. You feel me? So, out of nowhere, it's just like little snitch dude that be around. Boom, it's a snitch dude that be around. He not really a snitch, he a detective too, but he like a cowboy, whatever like that, or something like that. The nigga got the cowboy hat. She go to him.
I don't remember you talking about that anymore.
There's a cowboy dude. He wore a cowboy hat and shit like that because he ended up getting killed after the credits too. But she go to him, asking him questions and shit like that. He basically tell her like boom, 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 blah, blah, blah. He don't really tell her what's going on, but he tell her a little bit what's going on and shit like that. So from there, she still don't know what the fuck happening, right? So then I forgot kind of what happened, but she go talk to somebody and then find out that dude, basically she go to somebody, right? And then end up finding out that one of the dudes is connected to the dude that got killed at the thing.
Casino.
Right, in the robbery.
Yeah.
But they ain't know nobody got killed. There was no way they knew nobody got killed. There was
Facts, they never crossed that bridge.
At no point they
facts.
said it was
crazy.
nobody found. It was nobody got killed.
That's
so
crazy.
she go talk to somebody. She was like, well, maybe you can find him at a funeral. How the fuck they know it's a funeral?
Yeah,
That's
facts.
crazy.
They said because I do remember the bitch was like because they was thinking like there was nobody killed, and then somebody said something like I forgot what happened, but then it was like one of those weird like Scooby Doo moments where they're like, oh. Wait, check the check the funeral home.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's what happened. I do remember that. I don't remember exactly what happened, but it did kind of make sense. But
It didn't
I
make
see
sense
where
at
you're
all.
coming from.
It didn't make sense at all. So
Bro.
I'm like, but I'm trying to give it a chance. So then we get to another part where it's like, okay, y'all niggas is killing me. So look, the niggas, boom, the lick went bad, right? Then they traded. They got $1,200 in dude van. They was like, this is the rest of the money we got left. So all y'all took was like, what we took $6,000. Like what? 4,000.
Less than 10.
Wait, this movie's about a heist.
Period.
Oh.
And
It's like a string of heists. They do multiple.
Okay.
But like
heists.
even the string of heists that they do, it ain't like this ain't no setup. This ain't no oceans. This ain't
It's
no.
not a heist.
It's not a heist.
It's not a heist.
These niggas doing
It's not a
stick-ups.
heist. Yeah,
Right.
stick-ups.
These is just a stick-up movie.
A gas station
a
stick-up
dumbass
at a
stick-up
casino.
movie, right? But I continue, right? So the niggas they go to T.I. because shit they gotta go to him now and like let them know like boo like kind of what happened. The paper said they took 150,000.
Wait. What?
That's probably from the whole string.
No.
That's what
This is when they just did that one.
That's from the first one.
Remember
When
after
the
that
dude
first
died.
one, yeah, because then they go talk to T.I. and they tell him like,
yeah, we
like,
ain't got no money, whatever.
Yeah, he like, man, the paper say I got 150,000.
Yeah, facts.
Another thing that I want to side note is that this movie's supposed to be set in New Orleans. like the attempt at the New Orleans accent was so trash in this movie. It was like y'all niggas should have grabbed that shit up. Like they made New Orleans look bad, bro. They was talking like some slaves in this shit. Like motherfucker, like yeah, baby, what we gotta do? Like it was like y'all sound bad.
Gang, I feel like
it was bad. It was bad. But I said on the side though, on the side. But look, this is where it get bad.
I'm just watching a movie. I'm not looking at all this deep shit. I'm at home smoking, watching a fucking movie.
Right back.
Look, talking about the accent and all this other shit.
No, whatever.
I'm just watching a movie.
But again, okay, so we back to the movie, right? This is the dumb part about it, right? This is the dumb part about it. The nigga, boom, they tell T.I. what happened, whatever. T.I. got this thing where, like, shit, if you owe him money, he make a raccoon eat your dick pretty much, right?
Yeah, so, that's his thing. That's his torture. What? That's his torture thing. Yeah. What?
Because before, when they first came, the nigga to get good, some nigga was out there, they was fighting raccoons too, yeah.
All niggas said that he was doing that. He's kicked off the team. Like, yeah, what I do is make raccoons eat niggas' dick.
It ain't even. Nah, it's like so. Nah, it ain't.
What?
That's crazy.
Nah, he's simplifying and making it sound like watch the movie is what I'm telling y'all. He trying to simplify me, bro. I'm telling y'all, you gonna.
Whoa. I'm explaining. That's not. Is that not? Look, is that not what he do?
That's what he do, but like you gotta like it's like a whole type of build up because they talking about all the last time you went to cousin house you almost got left without your dick and you watching the movie thinking he was gonna shoot his dick off and then later in the movie it's another nigga. It's a whole thing. You just gotta watch it. That's what I'm saying, bro. So
I'm explaining. What do you mean? Am I not explaining it right?
You are, but it's like I don't know.
Just when you explain it right, when you explain it back, it don't make no sense.
It don't. I'm just at the crib kicking.
Wait, what? There one time, and then left with your dick. Why would you ever go back?
Look how worse it gets.
He's supposed to be like the cousin. Supposed to be like the.
He like the second highest street nigga in the world.
He like the kingpin of the Ninth Ward or whatever.
Imagine you walk to the place and you just like see random raccoons everywhere.
It ain't like that. He got him in cages.
That's what I'm saying. Like you got it all built.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, you gotta.
I'm setting the
He
stage.
got ravenous dick munching raccoons.
It sounds worse when you really let him know what happened.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It sounds worse than it really is, bro. I'm telling you, it's
what kind of barbarian?
When you watch it, when you watch it, it's like what the fuck. But look though, right? Let me. Cause look, cause that's not even. Cause I can't even forgive that. Like, cause I'm like, boom, some weird.
You can forgive your nigga dick.
You gotta.
No.
watch
I'm
it,
talking
bro.
about from the movie. I'm like, if that's what I'm saying. If that's his gangster weird thing, because I seen him. I forgot it was in Too Fast Too Furious. I remember they put these two rats under a bucket and made them chew through a nigga.
It was
so like I'm like
shoot through metal piping and shit. Yeah, that was even weird.
If they don't got nowhere to get out, a raccoon gonna chew through. Yeah.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they're strong enough.
You talking about putting a bucket over someone's stomach and then they put the animal inside the bucket, heat it.
So I'm like, I'm like, all right, boom. If that's his like torture kink, okay, I can see that, whatever like that, right? All right. This why good though.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
This way got y'all niggas tweaking it. The raccoon finna eat his dick. Now the Mexican buddy, he got a dog that he trained to attack shit. You feel me? So when everything go down and shit finna go down, the Mexican buddy you sneak and blow the whistle, the dog come out, boom, end up biting T.I. and then like biting the other dude or whatever. No, he end up knocking out the other dude, T.I. bodyguard. After he knock out T.I. bodyguard, I think either that dude ended up getting killed or whatever like that. The bodyguard never get killed. He out of he gone. Right? Boom. Next thing you know, T.I. got his gun. He shoot the dog. Boom, boom, boom. He kill the dog and shit like that. Then the nigga from Dope got the gun. He upped the gun. Now he upped the gun on T.I. T.I. upped the gun on him. T.I. shoot his shit, but his gun out. The nigga look at him like this was the gun and go. And get in the car and leave. What? Nigga! Kill this nigga! Like...
He just tried to take your life. And you just
he was just finna in your shit.
And you just let him go.
Look, then the nigga, so then after this, they try to figure out how to get away from this nigga. Bro.
Bro. I'm telling you, I'm watching I'm sitting there watching the fucking...
All right,
watching
gang.
it. That shit-
He shitting on me because he
I'm
had
not
this
shitting on you.
he had this bias built up before
No,
the
I
nigga
did
even
not.
watched the movie.
No, I didn't. Look, no, I
Because
did.
he
I'm
was
talking
told
about-
you remember when we was in the studio? It was a studio session.
Yeah.
And he laughed when I told him. And then this nigga was like, oh, yeah, somebody else told me it was shit back. And then I was like, all right. I'm
not even shitting. I'm literally explaining the movie.
He might not be shitting, but the
Am I-
nigga
am I
definitely
not
got a
explaining the
bias.
movie? I'm not explaining the movie.
You are. But you making it
just-
sound like it ain't that fucking.
How am I
Come
supposed to
on,
explain
man.
it?
It ain't that low quality of a movie.
I didn't say it was
and
a low
I
quality
get we gotta
movie.
keep it quick, but
I didn't say it was a
nigga,
low quality movie. No, you good. I didn't say it was a low quality movie. That's not what I said.
it was a horrible plot. Now that you say it back to me, though, I will say that.
I
I
just
will
said-
say that. I will
said
say that.
From a storytelling perspective, the movie's horrible. I'm taking you through what happened. Like when you watch it, I said it's an aesthetically great movie.
Yeah.
It looks good. It's fun. Like some of the robbery shit, like they go on and do other robberies after that's what I'm saying. That's even what we got now is perfect. Because after they do that, they need to figure out how to get away from T.I. So they run to the nigga daddy house, whatever, right there, right? They go to the nigga daddy house.
Way out in the country.
Way out in the country.
He don't even know his dad. Whatever.
Don't even know his daddy, really.
What was the dude's name? Another
Wesley
famous
Snipes.
actor, but
Wesley
anyways.
Snipes.
Oh,
Wesley
what?
Snipes.
Yeah.
Played his pops. The nigga that plays pops, Wesley Snipes and shit like that. Boom. They end up like saying, all right, fuck it, we gotta go and we need money. So they like, man, fuck it, do everything we know how to do. They start going to rob more shit. Now it's really like a montage of them robbing these places and shit like that. And like it's cool, like boom, they in there robbing shit, boom, whatever. End up coming to it. The police lady now, she doing the investigation, right? Another thing that blew me. This bitch breaking this nigga house, bro. Touching all types of shit. After the dude got killed, after they homie got killed in the beginning of the movie, he came home, took all his clothes off and put it in a trash bag. Just left the trash bag there. Didn't do nothing with the trash bag. She ended up fast forwarding, she ended up finding the trash bag later. Now she got the evidence she need. She take all the evidence. First of all, bitch, that's all like
All types of
making it sound
illegal.
like a spoof.
You just blew a case,
Like,
a murder case. Yeah.
That's what he's making it sound like.
you just blew a murder case. It's not that. What it is that it's an attempt at a Tarantino movie. That's what I recognize from it, right? Because a lot of it is a lot.
What do you mean by that?
Because if you ever seen a Tarantino movie, because Tarantino movies are
Quentin Tarantino?
Quentin Tarantino, right? Tarantino movies are these epic tales that that have a lot of like dialogue that seems like it doesn't have to do a lot with what's going on in the story, but it actually tells a lot. There's a lot of subtext to it, right? So, for instance, right, there's a scene with T.I. and Terrence Howard, right? And when T.I. could walk in and start talking to Terrence Howard, right, they start talking about they start talking about jazz music. Right, they're talking about jazz music in New Orleans and shit like that. And then T.I. like, I guess jazz music must have left New Orleans when Louis Armstrong moved to Harlem and shit like that. And then like, but the conversation that they having, like, you obviously can kind of try to read the subject like that. The unfortunate part is that their dialogue that's written for them is pretty good. The unfortunate part is that T.I. does not deliver the dialogue well. That's just like facts. You know what I'm saying? When T.I. says that shit, it's like it don't. It's like, bro. You just not delivering it well. You know what I'm saying? Terrence Howard did his thing. You know what I'm saying? And he saves that scene a lot.
See, I guess I'm just not looking at it deep enough to, like, I don't know. I'm really.
I think most people not though.
I'm literally. That's what I'm saying. I'm literally sitting there,
Looking
not
at it
just
as entertainment, not
clicking
as
on Netflix. Like, bro, the shit, like, it entertained me. Maybe it was for the wrong reason. I don't know. But the shit, I don't know. It caught my eye. I watched it.
You
I
ain't
thought
gotta
it was
feel
decent.
bad for liking the movie because, like I said, it was a fun movie. You know what I mean? Like, it was a movie.
That's how I felt.
It was like, you know what I'm saying? If I was younger and didn't care about that type of shit, like story or whatever like that, like something like kind of like actually like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, like really. And another thing too, though, is because of the story that they was telling. Like, and that was another issue for me with the movie. We just kind of like go, because towards the end, basically, they go through all of that shit. T.I. end up getting killed because they end up making like this backdoor deal with somebody. In the end of it, they all decide we need to do one more thing. They go rob the FEMA casino, right? When they rob the FEMA casino, not the FEMA casino, the FEMA check place. They rob them for all the FEMA checks, right? And that motherfucker, basically, they all end up dying in a shootout, right? Fast forward, the nigga is at a book signing a book for a story he wrote or whatever like that, right? And then
Who are you talking about?
the nigga that from Dope.
Okay.
Like he signed on the book, whatever like that, right? So, and this is what I was saying too in the beginning of the movie when dude was talking about how it don't gotta be real, you just gotta be able to feel it. I think that's the genius thing I give to this movie. And when people tell me that they like it, because I think that's even what the movie aimed to do. was not to be a movie that made sense. Was be a movie that you kind of felt in a way, and you more so had fun with the movie, or you liked it in a certain way, or you didn't like it in a certain way. Which is where I can give it as kudos at.
I never peeped that message at all. To be honest.
In the movie, because if people come like the ending don't make no sense. We seen them all get gunned down in the end of the movie, right? Yeah. They all get gunned the fuck down.
Yeah. But
then we go to a cutscene and now he's selling this story and he's at this art place that he wrote and shit like that. So I'm like, only way this can make sense is that some of this that we saw had to be a story that he was writing, rather than reality that was going through. But the issue is that they teeter the line of what's reality and what's story, and they don't do a good job of letting you know the difference. And that's why I have an issue with them niggas being run to a casino like that without being detected. You feel me? Because the movie is like, okay, if you telling me that this is all being written from like not like, okay, I get that way right there, right? And if we engulf and all that way right there, then boom. And I think the movie even wants you to have those criticisms because that beginning conversation, that's why I give it this Tarantino likeness to, because that beginning conversation is about how a story doesn't have to be always making sense with it like that. The story just has to, like, you got to feel the story and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Or the story ain't got to be true. Because, like, you'll watch the movie like, man, that'll never happen. And, like, I was one of the biggest critics saying, man, that won't ever happen like that. And the movie shut me up in that sense in the beginning because it basically addressed it, you know what I'm saying? Nobody has told me that who I've asked about this movie, you know what I'm saying? So if they would have told me that, I'd be like, all right, boom, I would give it a better nod. And that's why I'm saying it's a fun movie and it's entertaining, you know what I'm saying?
No.
And I think that the movie wants me and you. Like, we want you to like it from how you feel it, and I think it wants me to be critical of it because in the beginning, all four of them have that argument, and one of them be like, man, that's fucking stupid. Like, woo, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like a...
Who wrote the movie?
That's crazy.
Who's the director on it?
RZA.
RZA?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
And that's why I say the Tarantino influence, because RZA has done music for Tarantino.
Right.
RZA and Tarantino have, like, collaborated, so you tell us, in the beginning, starts off with a whole cartoon epic or whatever like that, like some Tarantino shit would or whatever like that, like kind of like on some Kill Bill shit, whatever like that, you know what I'm saying? So you can see a lot of these elements that he's taking from Tarantino in the film or whatever like that. Unfortunately, he does not execute these elements well enough to me to warrant it as a great movie, you know what I'm saying? Or even me even liking the movie, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't say it was a great movie and I like that. I understand that though. I definitely get that. Now that you replay it back to me, the shit is all ridiculous, but I also didn't peep that whole whatever you called it
subtext.
Yeah. I didn't peep none of that.
Yeah, like go back and check it out. Like that's why that when I was like boom, like that was like the one part of it that saved it. It was like all right, boom, and it might make me go back and rewatch the movie. And like I was watching it trying to see if it was little things that was told like that or whatever like that. But once I peeped that, I'm like all right, boom, like okay, I get what the movie is saying. It's just unfortunate that topic that they chose a year after Katrina, there's a part where these niggas is in a club. It's supposed to be a year after Katrina. There's a part where these niggas is in a club with some niggas turning up. And I swear to God, the song is being played, you can tell was made in 2020 or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, the song that's being played is not a 2005 song or 2006 song at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, and there's little moments where they try to make them niggas dress like this, like that. But then there's moments where it's like, you can tell a nigga is like even like the chains that niggas is wearing, like niggas was not wearing neck chains back then, bro. Every chain was down here to the stomach, bro. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is in that motherfucker just like it is today type shit on certain scenes. So I'm like, it's an issue with that a bit, whatever like that. But at the same time, I'm like, and that's what I'm saying, like the movie doesn't really kind of know where it wants to sit, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't really know what it wants to speak to. And the time that it chose and the city that they chose, I don't feel like they did justice to. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? And I know that that's what he was trying to do because everybody talk about the whole political influence and all this other shit that's tied into it when it really ain't that deep because the movie don't go that deep with it, but it's a fun ride, I guess, as far as like if you just like seeing like people rob some things and kind of get away with them. But if you like to see people rob things and it being done smart, don't like no. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't Ocean's 11, it ain't Heat. You know what I'm saying? It's not. I don't know other good heist movies, but it ain't none of them.
You know, it's a crazy good heist movie that's coming on.
Inside Man. It's not Inside Man.
Oh, that is a good one.
Inside Man.
I like the psychological heist, like Lucky Number 11.
Yeah, or Lucky Number 11. Like,
hey, have you seen what's that shit with Will Smith and that one blonde lady? Fucking Focus.
Oh
yeah.
Yes.
Heat. That's a good ass.
I gotta watch that one.
That's a good ass movie.
About that one. I gotta watch it.
That's a good ass movie, boy. You gonna fuck? I watched that. I was tripping acid when I watched that movie. Yeah. You know what type of movie? It's like one of the movies that just fuck with your mind the whole way through. The first time I watched it, the first and only time I ever watched it. So I'm sitting there like,
that sounds like a lot.
locked in, bro. It was
feeling it.
it's a whole, and the movie is called Focus. It's a Will Smith, bro. The shit
probably
is
was-
I
genius,
seen
bro.
it. Ain't it like Scarlett Johansson or some shit in it or whatever?
No.
Some
I just
beautiful blonde actor, beautiful.
She's the chick from the other movie with Will Smith. Why can I think of it? Suicide Squad.
Oh,
I haven't seen that.
Margot Robbie.
Oh,
That's
she,
what
bad
I'm
as
saying.
hell. She is bad as hell.
Yeah,
Margot
yeah,
Robbie
Gorgeous,
is bad as fuck.
gorgeous blonde
She
lady.
definitely like top 5 white girls.
They killing it, bro.
Nigga, they had a whole.
Watch that.
I seen a commercial
What
just like that. I
the-
want to watch it. You know what got me confused? That movie and the movie Salt. I thought they was the same movie for some reason.
Movie
And
what?
what?
There's a movie called Salt. And it called Salt. Or some
Salt? Oh, with Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, some shit like that. It was some other movie. But
That
anyway.
was good too.
And there was another movie that came out around that same time.
Salt is crazy.
There was another movie that came out around that same time.
Salt.
Oh,
Yo, that
my
movie is
nigga.
crazy.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah,
I
I would
was
rather
in it.
watch
With
Salt over Wanted.
Angelina Jolie.
I would
Yo,
much rather
I'm
watch
peep
Salt
that.
over Wanted, my nigga.
I'm gonna peep that.
Yo,
It's the
bro,
shit?
She's
Salt
like
is the
shit.
shit.
FBI agent, like everything
Yeah.
you want in
Yeah.
a badass bitch.
What's the movie? That's the one she can access 100% of her brain.
No. Oh, that's Lucy.
Lucy.
That's
Lucy.
Yeah, I want to watch
Scarlett
that shit.
Johansson.
Lucy.
Lucy was
I need to
crazy.
watch that
Lucy
shit.
was fucking
Lucy
crazy.
was good.
That was the
Lucy
one.
was
That was the one I got confused with. Focus
Oh,
for some
okay.
reason.
When she started
Salt
moving
and
fucking
Lucy.
Salt and
fast,
Lucy,
fucking
and then
sound
it's
waves
another
and
movie
shit
too
with
that's like
her hands,
Focus
that shit was weird.
with Bradley Cooper in it.
Limitless.
Yes, Limitless. I
That
got them.
movie is
I got all the movies confused for some
I
reason.
think I've seen.
Did any of y'all fuck
Hard
with
to
the
live.
butterfly
My
effect
dad
growing
likes
up?
that Limitless
For real?
shit. I
Yeah, I seen
feel
it.
like I know I've heard of it, but I ain't never watched it. I know because I'm not no big movie guy. Like I'll say,
Yeah.
if somebody put a movie on, I'll watch it. But I'm not.
What's your
gonna
top
lie.
movies?
Huh?
What's your top movies? Like if you had a top 3.
I ain't gonna lie. My favorite movie that made me watch this fucking movie on Netflix in the first place. My favorite movie of all time since I was a kid.
Is what?
Takers,
I
nigga.
knew you
I love Takers, bro. That shit was just so fucking cold to me. They had that shootout in slow mo, niggas diving over the couch and shit. I'm like,
yeah.
wow,
Chris Brown got killed again.
bro, come on.
And I give.
T.I. did his thing in that movie.
Yeah,
and in
true.
that
Everybody did.
Yeah,
Idris
yeah.
Elba, he one of my favorite actors.
For real?
Idris Elba is cold. He's always like a mastermind, like a chess plan.
He don't ever he never ever gives a half-ass job. You know what I'm saying? Like from even if it's just a wire or
I
like
love The Wire too.
hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that Stringer Bell character is like a motherfucker that's like you know what I'm
Masterpiece.
saying? Like a motherfucker that's like
Masterpiece.
man, bro, like he paid the perfect like slime ball. You know what I'm saying? Like
Bro, I tried to get these niggas to peep The Wire.
For real? You ain't watch The Wire, man?
I watched a little bit. Not too
Nigga,
much.
that's like New Jack City in a TV show.
Bro, I do get
It
it.
don't get no
yeah,
better than
yeah,
that.
low key.
Don't feel too bad because I didn't watch The Wire until like fully until last year. My girl watched it like a while ago and she was like, "You ain't never seen The Wire?" She's like, "All right, hold on." We
But you watched it though.
all of it.
You
yeah.
watch, so you should feel bad. You
Yeah.
gotta watch it.
You got to.
But I just recently seen it. And that came out like 2004 or something.
That's
Nah, The
old
Wire
as
came out
fuck.
before then, like
Yeah.
2000. Because I started watching in 2004.
Mm-hmm.
That's when like the 4th season came out.
It's got that
So-
corny ass fucking music, the low quality footage, everything. It's
Yeah,
old. You can
yeah,
tell it's older.
older. But like
But
the
it's
season,
still
season 4, that's
quality.
A lot of
that's-
actors. A lot of
Yeah,
actors.
a lot of actors, yeah.
White boy.
Michael B.
A lot.
Jordan's in that as a shorty.
You get smoked
Young.
in that bitch, bro.
Yeah,
like,
facts,
you
man,
feel
that
me?
shit
Plus,
is-
like, Mac
died.
Wilds is in that bitch. And, like, what you talking about? Like, it's so many, like, what's my boy name? Ace from Paid in Full. Wood Harris. Like, bro, like,
Yeah.
like it's hella niggas in there, bro.
Facts,
Like, it's
facts.
hella niggas in there, bro. But fucking, yeah, you gotta watch that shit, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. To me, that's one of my definitely top 5 favorite shows ever. If not top 3. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
got you.
but like, you feel me? Like, what's your favorite movie?
Favorite movie?
Yeah,
Damn, see, I'm not a big movie. I could tell you like my favorite shows.
favorite show.
Favorite show? Shit, a lot of people might not like this, but Naruto, man, that's my favorite show, bro. Naruto, bro. And I'm not even, and I'm not even, and I'm not even done with Shippuden. And I'm not even done with Shippuden.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm still new to it, but it's like one of my favorite shows.
That's
Like,
your
I think it's my
favorite
favorite show.
I finished
Yeah.
Naruto
Yeah.
like 7 times.
Okay,
over.
where are you
Man, I'm late. I'm late.
How
So,
many episodes
right now,
is it?
I'm in the war, but I think
Shippuden's like 700.
right
because if
now,
you're adding
they
on
just got out
how long it
Right.
is to chat.
they was
Ridiculous,
trapped
bro.
with they had that
Ridiculous.
rematch with the same motherfuckers from way back in
Oh don't even like animated. I don't
From
really
way back,
I never was a
like
cartoon
literally
kid.
For real?
I
in
don't like
Naruto, the
animation
kid
and
Naruto,
shit.
For real?
the people,
No, I
the
feel
motherfuckers
it,
that
I like the
took
Boondocks.
Sasuke.
That's my shit.
Oh,
The
They
Boondocks,
just had that
just because
rematch
it
in
was
that
like
big
some
dome and shit.
nasty,
Yeah,
explicit
that's what
shit.
I'm-
Like
That's some black kid shit. Yeah,
exactly,
I
like that shit was
Black
funny.
kid anime.
If you ain't laugh at that, Family Guy and the
That's what I'm saying.
Clue Show.
Boondocks,
Oh
Family
yeah, you
Guy,
was talking about Boondocks.
American
Yeah.
Dad, like
I
those
like
like the
Boondocks.
cartoons I like. But I say I used to have this conversation like not long ago. Like I really don't like cartoons like that either. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like even like look as a kid, like I was the type to watch like I watched Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. You feel me? Like I like live
That
action
was my
shit.
shit,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like
Disney Channel.
iCarly
real
and
life.
shit like that. Like I like shit like that where I can see the actual motherfuckers. You feel me? Versus like the only cartoons I watched really was like SpongeBob a little bit when it was like there. You feel me? Because I think
SpongeBob.
everybody you couldn't
Stop.
avoid SpongeBob.
You haven't watched every episode of SpongeBob 3 times, nigga? 4
Every
times,
episode?
5 times? Yes.
Nah,
Nigga,
not every episode.
Yeah.
Not every episode.
I haven't even seen every episode.
For real, hell
Why
nah.
is you lying?
I don't like it.
Now when I'm older, and
You
I'm
didn't,
watching
as a kid, you didn't.
Nah, you know.
As a kid,
Stop,
I definitely.
bro.
Nah, hold
Stop
on.
fucking.
That shit,
I'm
They
not
older.
saying
Y'all
wait,
niggas
wait,
is
wait.
lying.
I'm not. You're not letting me
They
finish.
older though.
You're not
I don't
letting me
give a
finish.
fuck how old you are,
You're
bro.
not letting
Nigga,
me
you
finish. I said, look, listen.
Wait, what show y'all talking about?
SpongeBob, nigga.
When I was a kid, I watched that shit. I watched that shit.
I was watching it.
When I was a kid, I watched that shit heavy. You don't get me wrong. Like it was like a point in time where it was like SpongeBob was the shit. You feel me? But like around like 5th grade, 6th grade, I started watching that shit. You feel me? Like it was
I was
like,
watching Beyblade.
you know what I'm saying? Like, and it was still on and shit like that.
Yeah,
But
that's
like-
understandable. That
but
is
like-
understandable.
That's what I'm saying. So like when I think as a kid, like that's you mean. But like before then, like I was definitely watching that shit. Like the Krusty Krab. Like, but after a while, like that shit got trashed. But like he just seemed like an idiot, yo. Like I don't know, bro.
Yeah, now that I'm older and I've like seen it.
No, old
Like,
episodes
rewatch.
is still dope, but like it's like this thing came to a certain season, bro. They just make this nigga like just goofy, bro. Like I don't know what that was, bro. Like he was just too goofy, bro. Like I don't know, you know what I mean? Like shout out to SpongeBob and all, but grow up, my nigga. Like let me get some
Yeah,
hoes.
he gonna be Mr. Normal.
Nigga ain't got no pussy,
Mr.
bro.
Normal, that curved motherfucker. You know the curved motherfucker.
Who?
Mr. Normal.
Who was that?
It
Oh,
wasn't
man, the
SpongeBob
curve. No, he ain't
anymore.
got to do that. I know what you're talking about. I do know what you're talking about. He was like
I'm just
weird looking and shit.
normal.
Yeah. See that's classic though. Like, all right, boom, you feel me? Like,
Bro, that nigga even got a cousin, bro.
damn.
Fucking Stanley.
Yeah.
Like, that nigga breaks everything and he like Billy breaks and fucks up everything.
I don't remember that nigga.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
shit was
remember that
funny as
nigga.
fuck.
I need to get on some hoes though. My nigga SpongeBob needs some pussy, some sponge pussy.
That's why you gotta watch.
He was trying to crack Sandy Treeks and shit, but like, you feel
I
me?
mean, they said he's a pansexual, right?
A pansexual.
Damn.
SpongeBob is a pansexual? What that mean? So he like men or something?
He just doesn't care about
Oh,
having.
he don't care about whatever. He'll fuck whatever.
He fucking
Oh, he
anything.
just don't give a fuck.
He a sponge shit.
Yeah, the nigga's a
He
sponge.
doesn't have. I think that he doesn't have a sexual preference, right?
That nigga would say, "What's up? What's up? I'm gonna get in this sponge and let me get in you. What's good?"
See,
Nah.
that's why I be saying like I don't know if you guys watch Dragon Ball Z and all that shit.
No.
Fucking Goku is literally like the badass version of SpongeBob.
Alright.
That nigga's just dumb as fuck the whole time. Like the whole time.
He got a kid at least.
You're right. You're right.
SpongeBob don't get no
You
cheeks.
right. You do right.
Sandy.
SpongeBob,
Sandy cheeks.
He don't get even. He ain't even got them cheeks, bro. She be around these niggas in her.
Chi nasty, yeah.
Bro, she be around these niggas in her bra and panties and shit. They ain't none of them tried to fuck. Y'all niggas is tweaking, boy.
Patrick
feel me?
stupid as hell.
Yeah, well, Patrick probably get more pussy than SpongeBob. He definitely get more pussy. He thought he had a kid one time or some shit like
Put
that.
that rock on him,
Man,
man.
be on that rock. You feel me? Be in that.
He be off the rock in that rock.
Yeah, be in that thing. Exactly. You feel me? That nigga SpongeBob live in a pineapple. Don't get no pussy.
Wow.
And his house is bigger than Patrick's.
You don't think Patrick getting pussy?
That nigga has a big ass stairwell
I
in the
think,
library.
What about Squidward? Is Squidward getting hoe?
I don't
Hell
think
no.
I ever thought about that. I don't think it was
Hell
ever
no.
made.
I'm pretty sure
Squidward don't get no hoes, boy.
Squidward?
Squidward damn near gay.
I think he would either be a pansexual or gay. Yeah.
Squidward
Squidward's
ass is
gay.
definitely gay though.
Squidward is gay. That
Shit,
nigga don't get that.
Sandy's a lesbian.
Hell no, she no lesbian. Just ain't nobody running the fuck.
Exactly.
No, bro, shit.
Man,
She's either a lesbian or bisexual.
nah, bro. She probably bi, but Shannon ain't no lesbian, bro. I'm telling you, bro. That bitch, she want to get fucked. It's just shit. She got enough nuts herself. You feel me? So it's like, you feel me? The bitch can't really. You feel me?
She is a Texan.
What are you talking about?
Well, you think she a lesbian?
I never thought about it, bro. I was fucking 8 years old watching.
I'm thinking
this
about
shit.
it as a grown man now, and I'm looking back
and
on
I'm
it.
still not picturing it. I'm
Oh,
like,
man,
what
you
the
gotta
fuck,
grow up.
bro?
You gotta grow up.
What?
You gotta grow up,
I'm
man.
gonna
We talking about SpongeBob, Trey.
I gotta grow up.
Like what?
We talking
You
about
gotta grow up
SpongeBob.
one day, man. These things, bro. Listen, bro. I'm just saying, bro. Like, I want my cartoons to grow with me. Yeah, I was a kid, one thing about no pussy, but now I'm like, why ain't SpongeBob had no pussy? Like, you feel me? Like, I'm just saying.
Bro, cause it's like, bro.
'Cause it's what?
His grandpa got
a
pussy.
8-year-old show, bro.
I
Of
mean,
course.
have you seen that at Nettie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like
That's
it be-
like a teenager show though.
And even though-
13 for
nah.
early teens.
even
I'll
though
say.
that's even a
They was
kid
fucking
show,
in that
they
show.
nah.
I was watching Ed, Ed, and Eddie when I was young, bro.
Even though that's a kid show too,
That's
bro.
because it was on. That's because it was on.
It's some-
though.
it's some-
That's because it was on though. You
it's
were
some-
probably watching Family Guy when you were young too.
It's
though,
some
right?
real adult ass shit
Yeah,
on
that's
SpongeBob. I don't
it.
care
And you
what you
didn't
say.
even laugh. You was just watching the
Yeah, I
shit.
was like,
You never look.
Exactly.
You never watch them
Ed, Ed, Eddie
You
got
never
me
watch
my
them
hustling
jokes you
days,
missed?
boy.
things. You never watch them jokes you miss things in SpongeBob and
Oh
stuff like
yeah,
that.
yeah, definitely, yeah.
Like these motherfuckers been dirty. That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying they gotta show titties and shit, but damn, get him a bitch. Like, I'm just saying. He ain't had no bitches in 30 something years. Like I'm just saying, bro. Like
His grandpa had his grandma, so
Do they still
You coulda
air
had
new
it, son.
SpongeBob?
I mean,
Hell
yeah,
yeah,
that
that's
is true.
what's
They
up.
do
They
for
do?
that. Yeah.
New episodes of SpongeBob?
I want to say that if they just wrapped up, it was like two years ago. Like
Cap.
yeah, that's
no
what they got.
shot.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
there
what I
is
just
no way they
Yeah.
still.
That's what I'm like. That's what I'm
Because
saying.
they
They got
just show
stupid.
reruns because the dude I think does another show now.
Not even. Is he? Oh, because one of them niggas got came up on some rape charges or some shit like that too.
damn.
Yeah, the nigga that made like all that and all that other shit.
They got some crazy shit in SpongeBob that is kind of fucked
Bro, I'm
up.
telling you, but he got caught watching porn.
Did he?
Stop
SpongeBob?
lying.
You remember that?
Uh,
When he came in, he was watching the little sponge wave around and shit. And then Gary came in, he was like, oh, Gary. And then he hurried up and changed the channel and shit like that. He was looking like,
No.
oh, whoa. Like, yo, remember that shit?
nah.
Oh, man.
I watched
I
Ghetto
remember that
SpongeBob
episode,
though.
yeah.
The Ghost of Plankton, My Two Crabs is whatever, blah, 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 February 3rd, 2021.
Wow.
What the
That's a
fuck?
new episode?
Yes.
Yeah, so yeah.
Oh,
I
They
looked
still
up
making episodes.
latest
Time.
SpongeBob episode.
How
That
old
is
is he?
fucking ridiculous.
It is.
SpongeBob
That's what I'm saying. No hoes.
No
That's
hoes for a whole lifetime.
crazy.
That's fucked up,
That's
bro.
crazy.
Like, you feel me? It's niggas that's SpongeBob is older than a lot of niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He old.
there's niggas that, like, you feel me, ain't here no more. They won't, you feel me? So, but you feel me? He needs some bitches. That's all I'm saying. But whatever, you feel me? Like, niggas, you ain't got to think that. You feel me? But when you look back at SpongeBob, you going to realize, like, this nigga.
Nigga,
ain't
I
got
don't
no-
plan on looking back at SpongeBob, but
Shit,
that's
whatever.
probably the most
You know-
research I'll ever do
When
on
you got-
SpongeBob.
when you have a kid, you be able to put you don't be talking to kids have to put them on like, man, y'all tweaking like, ooh.
Kids don't really watch. I see
Kids don't watch cartoons and shit like that
like
no more.
people my age. They're putting on shit like Coco Melon and shit. I'm like, what
What's
the
that?
fuck
What
is
the
a
fuck is
Coco
that?
Melon?
What's that?
Coco Melon.
That's
Fuck
what like kid like I know plenty of people my age. They got kids 1.5, 2 years old,
What is that?
and they're I don't know, some cartoon, and that's what they watch
Oh,
now.
there
And
was
I'm
a
like, what the fuck?
cartoon that my
Like,
my
where did
brother
Blue's
used to watch. Well, my
Clues
brother.
and fucking Sesame Street? You're
Ain't no
like,
more
what
of
the
that?
fuck? What happened?
They watch Blue Clues. Ain't no more Blue's Clues on.
I guess not. I don't know. I don't have a fucking kid, and I'm not 2 years old. But shit,
man.
like,
Cause no, I got homeboys that got kids,
nigga
but
said,
I
I
ain't never
guess.
asked them what they watch. I just assume them they watching the same shit we watch. You feel
see,
me?
but I'm saying like I'll be with a female or a
Nah.
homie that has a kid.
Yeah.
That's weird. They
Somebody
don't
in
And
the
I'm like,
house.
what the fuck is you watch? And it's like, it's not even like sit on the couch and watch TV. It's like sit in your high chair with a tablet. I'm like, what the fuck?
No, yeah, they on
It's
YouTube and
crazy,
shit.
bro.
All on
It is
YouTube and shit like
crazy.
that.
It is
All these
insane.
kids are mainly watching like reactors and shit. now.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
at 5 years old, like,
PewDiePie, bro.
Here, let me show you my favorite YouTube.
Yeah, literally.
Shit,
Literally.
and I growing up was watching YouTube
Right.
more than cartoons. Once I was like teenage
Honestly,
years,
yeah.
I can't lie.
in teenage
Once,
years, though,
like,
nigga,
yeah.
we're
my
talking
mom got a
about
computer.
3,
Yeah,
4,
Well,
exactly.
young,
5 years
yeah,
old.
that's true. That's true. That's
Teenage
true.
years.
As soon as they can start watching shit and knowing what the fuck they want to watch, like I'm talking about kids that are like damn near in high chairs and shit. Like they're fucking sitting with tablets while they throw carrots and shit across the fucking
shit
kitchen
crazy.
watching.
The future, man.
Exactly, that's crazy to me.
It's
Crazy to
wild.
me too, goddamn. Like I see my homeboys like
Yeah.
I seen motherfuckers even go buy kids
Mr.
tablets and
Beast,
shit. But I'm
bro.
like, I didn't think
Beast.
it was like that fully like advanced for them. Like I knew it was advanced, but I don't know. For some reason, I'm thinking like these motherfuckers still watch Nickelodeon, Disney Channel.
I
cartoons,
guess it
like,
also depends on the family too. Like
Yeah,
where
true,
it also
true.
depends on the
Shit.
family and whatnot. But
It
'cause
do depend on
every
the
house
family.
ain't gonna be the same. But
It do, but man, I done seen the broken some motherfuckers have iPhones and tablets still. You
yeah,
feel me? So,
exactly.
like,
Everyone wanna
I'm
have
like, motherfuckers not even want to have it. Like it's like motherfuckers if they baby want it or like they keep the baby busy or like people gonna always entertain themselves no matter how broke you are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I done seen a bum with a TV. You know what I'm saying? A nigga with no house but got a TV. You know what I'm saying? Like walking down the street, just he just want to plug in that bitch. You feel me? Like so, like you feel me? Like
That's all you need is a fucking outlet.
Yeah, you're at an hour and 10 minutes.
I bet. Hell yeah, man. I want to thank y'all for coming in this bitch, man. SmIdd Out of the Dark, man. Fucking catch us next week on this motherfucker, man. Got some more special guests. The movie Cutthroat City, man. Final thoughts on it, bro. Yeah, man.
Please watch it,
I'm
cause
definitely
y'all
gonna
will
watch
feel
it.
like you. If you
I'm
watch it,
definitely
you'll
gonna
feel
watch it.
more of my
I
standpoint.
don't think so. I watched it.
am heavy into movies. I fucking love movies. I watch all different kinds of movies. Like
And you picking out the
everything.
different aspects of shit like
So
SmIdd. I
I'm
don't do that.
I am go. No, however though, I will appreciate it for what it is because there's a bunch of dumb shit out there. You know,
Yeah.
like like there's so many dumbass movies. You know,
Facts.
but I do appreciate it for what it is. But would I go back and watch it? No, probably not. You know what I mean? Like,
Understandable.
but it's good to have the
Understandable.
perspective ahead
I
of
get
time, so
that.
now I don't have to actually watch it more than once.
Yeah, you feel me? Like exactly. You don't have to. You can pick up a little shit, right? That's why I believe in spoilers and shit. So, well, I mean, you still like it. I know you still like it. You love it.
I mean, I'm probably.
What's your rating
I'm
out
not
of
a
10?
big. I gave it on it before this conversation. My honest rating, if I'm like when we was at your shit, and I'm telling in the studio, and I'm telling you to watch it, I would have gave it a 7, 6 or 7.
What you give it now?
Dead honest.
After the conversation,
I
what
don't
you give
know,
it
cause
now?
I feel like I'm dicking, so I'm saying a 6 or 7, nigga. Fuck your opinion and anybody else. It's a 6 or 7. That's a great movie. Go
Real
watch
shit.
that shit. Hey, man. Like,
What you give us, man? Come on.
Oh, out of 10, I'll give it like a 4.
A 4?
Yeah, you got like a 4. Got like a 4.
4.
Yeah, but
man, go watch that for
If it
you.
was
Right.
a 5-star rating, what would you give?
Damn, I'm gonna have to
Huh?
watch
If
it.
it was a 5-star rating, what would you give?
That's a
See, that's a whole nother scale. No,
No, if it was a 5, it would be like 1 star.
nigga, yeah,
Damn.
bro. Do you know how hard it is?
generous.
Do you know what a 5-star movie is, though? Do you know what a 5-star movie is, though?
Yeah, and even then, like, cause it's hood 5-star movies too. That's also how I'm rating it too. Cause like Pay the Fool, like from a story perspective, it's a little sloppy, but that's a hood 5-star movie. Give Rich Out Try, little sloppy, hood 5-star movie.
Nigga, no, 5-star movie. What was
What
the
would you
first
play?
movie?
All right, so what
Pay
would
the
you-
Fool.
What would you?
That's not a 5-star movie.
That's not a 5-star hood movie. I said,
Nigga, fuck hood. That's
No,
not
but-
a 5-star movie.
what? Pay the Fool isn't?
Yes.
It is.
You said 5-star hood movie, as in like you were trying to say it's not a
No,
5-star
I'm saying
movie.
no. I'm saying even if we was to put it even just hood movie, like if we would say Cutthroat City, because I could take because it's some hood movies it's like not perfectly like boom 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 right like
Friday.
like,
is
you know what I'm saying?
As in the hood, that's a 5.
that's a 5.
But
Everywhere that's a.
But if I had to sit down and critique it and like boom 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 where it was messed up at and all these other shits, then boom I could like critique it like that, right?
Nah, you gotta.
No, like go watch.
If people
listen
are
to-
critiquing Friday, nigga, how many people
Yeah,
are giving them
right.
1-2 stars?
But even
I don't
That's
care
what
if
I'm
it's from the
saying.
hood or not.
What I
even
would've
the
given Friday.
actors in the movie critique it like that.
Facts, cause I don't know. I
But,
guess.
that's what I'm saying though. I'm saying this though. I'm saying like even like with Cutthroat City, right? Even on the scale of like, cause I'm trying even like Don't Be a Menace. That's a hood classic.
Nigga.
That's a hood classic. Scary Movie is a hood classic. But they
Anything with Sean and Marlon.
you feel me? White Chicks is a hood classic.
That-
But the stories don't make no sense. If we was talking back, they wouldn't make no sense the same way. But they classic in the sense the way we felt about them, the way we feel about them. You know what I'm saying? The way they entertained us. You know what I mean? With this movie, you know what I'm saying? Even for me, from entertainment value, it didn't even give me that full like rush or whatever like that from watching it, where it was like, all right, boom, I really felt like I was with these niggas and no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? I gotta give them that. I gave him that 40 Glock, man. You feel me? Big foe. But you feel me? Shout out to everybody that did their thing, man. The dude who played Tupac in that bitch, he did his thing. You feel me? To me, he damn near. I don't know if I'll say he win the movie. Yeah, he probably do win the movie because to me, his character. I like.
Do you,
Huh?
Bye,
No. What you say?
Do Do you know how T.I. would feel if he watched this podcast from start to finish?
Yeah,
Do
I
you
hope-
know what he and me
Oh, you know,
DMs talking about right now?
I hope he would. You know, another, another
not
bad thing. He gonna say a lot of big because in the movie they was trying to play up that too. Like he was saying a bunch of big ass words and shit like that. I'm like,
But
That's
that's just
insane.
T.I. as a person, though.
but that's
And
what I'm
he's
saying.
always
but
a villain. Any movie he's in, T.I. is
no,
the
he's not.
villain.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. Takers.
ATL, he was not the villain.
That's that's.
That was
fair.
his first movie, and that's
No,
his best movie.
His first movie, though.
You
His
said you just
first
said
movie.
any movie. You ain't just say that. Okay.
Bruh,
You just said any movie he's in. You said any movie he's in, he's a villain. ATL was his best movie. ATL is his best fucking
but at
movie.
the same time, he was still like a hard ass, like that hard.
No, he
ass,
wasn't.
like,
He was a drawn ass nigga. He was making cartoons like that. He ended up working for
I
newspaper.
guess
Man.
he was
wasn't
just
no.
a big brother
He was
ass
he
nigga,
was
I
he was
That's what
like
I'm saying. Like he was also in Ant-Man and just played a regular nigga that drove a truck.
I guess I see that. I guess.
But-
You're right,
and
you're
I-
right.
He plays random roles like
And I go like, when I was
like,
watching this, I'm like, I damn near like T.I. and like those, like, and ATL, like T.I. was, because it was like, he was like acting, he was doing his shit, bro. And this one, it was like, I don't know, bro. T.I.'s a gangster.
Have you? He was a hood nigga, but he
was
really a
funny
villain,
as
though.
fuck
He
in
was
that
funny. He
movie.
was funny as fuck. in
You
that
He
movie.
was funny as fuck
Have
in
you
that
seen
movie.
Takers?
He killed it in
Have you
Takers.
seen Takers?
Hell, he killed it in Takers. He
I
killed it
feel
in
like they
Takers.
played his role in that Cutthroat City, and that Taker shit.
They try to play a little too close.
Very similar. I feel like
Yeah.
his role in both those movies extremely similar. Nobody was
actually-
really fucking with him.
I can actually see
but
that
they
a lot.
kinda were
They
forced
got to.
type
Yeah,
shit.
I can see it. And Takers, to me, it was so dope because the way I don't know, it was like the way they did
He
it.
had more of his own swag in Takers.
Yeah.
Like he like I feel like
He was like a rich espionage, like, finesser.
He
You know what I'm
wasn't
saying?
rich though. He
But
wasn't
that's
rich
what,
though.
That's why I said finesser. Like, you see him in the suit, you see him on a different, like,
I guess.
playing field versus
yeah.
like this trap dude, whatever like that, trying to play
That
the
is
same,
true.
whatever. And it's like, and then with again the vitiligo shit threw it off, whatever like that. But it was like, and then really again a big issue too was the way he delivered the dialogue. Right, he had a lot of heavy, deep dialogue that he just didn't say right. It just sounded like forced.
Understandable.
It didn't sound
I think
natural.
his role was like in
Not in Takers, in this movie.
Extended fucking T.I. video.
Yeah,
Like,
facts.
in
And
Takers,
Takers,
like,
facts.
like literally, like
Facts.
if you look at all of his videos back in the day, it's like he probably rocking his
Yeah.
suit, or he might be
Facts.
acting like a little hood
Big cigar
nigga,
shit,
Right.
you know, like or he
Acting
putting
ass.
in work or something, you know. Like,
And that's what I'm saying.
that's the
Even
whole
then, like
movie.
even looking at that's what I'm saying. You played that part up because it was like even looking at it, it was like you saw him as like this rich nigga and whatever like that. But you finding in the cut, finding your whole finesse. It's just like, damn, Shuddy like really a snake on some like damn, bro. And you go into it thinking you gonna like T.I. I think Taker's like his second movie after ATL or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you feel me? Like you feel me? I'm not. Yeah, it's just this one. He ain't do it. Yeah, ATL is definitely his best movie like ever.
Yeah.
But tip.
Oh no, I fuck with Takers.
ATL is a 5
You
out
know
of
how I
5.
feel about Takers.
Takers is 5 out of 5 too. I put Takers on that too.
You really think so? See,
No
but
cap,
that's
no
what
cap,
I don't.
though.
That's why
But
I
also-
don't feel. That's why I don't agree with your 1-star rating on this movie because
What-
you know how hard it. 5-star. That's not a 5-star movie. Like in a critic's eye.
But no.
That's
That's
not
what.
a 5-star.
That's what.
Takers
But
is not a
no.
5-star movie, and this is not.
That's what I'm saying too. And I was like hood classic, whatever like that. And I'm saying like on some. That's what I'm saying with this movie, Cutthroat City. I can't even give it that because I didn't get that same type of vibe or feeling from him. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is that when it came to Takers, it was like well, I don't know, it was a dope movie. It was a dope atmospheric movie. You got Idris Elba in there doing his thing, bro. In this movie, Wesley Snipes
Wasn't
looked
Paul
like a
Walker in
goofy.
that?
Yeah.
And he died
Bro.
too, huh?
Yes, and
Yeah.
Cutthroat City, Wesley Snipes looked like a goofy. Ethan Hawke was not even trying. You know what I'm saying? What they doing here, boy? He was literally like that shit was like, okay, bro. But in the other one, you got like these acting legends or these motherfuckers that we know is like they was all still doing their
nuts.
thing.
Yeah,
Like it was like these
facts.
niggas was like boom, and it was like even the whole plan. Like you seen them actually planning things out. And this one you didn't see him planning out. All you see him do was say, "Don't point the gun this way," and the first thing the nigga did was point the gun. You know what I'm saying? Like so, it was like
Maybe that's what
Now
they was
see-
just trying to do. Low
now see,
budget.
That's
bro.
what that's what I
That was what I
said.
was gonna say because
Yeah.
when you
That's
say,
what I said. I was like,
yeah,
maybe
when
that was
you
the movie
say-
wants me to be that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's meant to
Right.
not. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Right, because like when you say it's like a Quentin Tarantino type of thing, like Quentin Tarantino will do that type of stuff. And there's this other movie. If you guys like real fucked up psycho, it's not fucked up, but when you get to the end of the movie, you're gonna be pissed off.
What's it
Yeah,
called?
it's I think it's called it's like Classroom 21 or something like that. It used to be on Netflix. I don't know if it is, but literally it's like these people get a job interview, and the job is for like you get this job, you'll never have to worry about anything for the rest of your life. Your family will be taken care of. Their kids, their kids, their kids will be taken care of. You, but, and you just literally, it's the dream job, but it doesn't actually tell you what you're going to be doing.
Damn.
Right? So they have all of these people in this room, and they're just sitting here, and yada yada. Dude walks in. I can't remember. He's been in a bunch of movies, but he's a black dude, and he's got like a, is it French, Australian maybe accent. He's in a whole bunch of movies as like kind of like a side character. But he comes in, he's talking, giving all of this shit or whatever, and he just asks him a couple questions or whatever, and then he walks out, has him a piece of paper, flip the paper over, and literally on the other side of the paper, it just has a 1 period question mark.
What the fuck?
And they're stuck in this room until they figure out
what they gotta do.
Yep.
What's it called? What? Classroom 21?
I'm pretty sure
What
it's
happened
like
at the end?
Classroom 21. Y'all.
I don't believe in spoilers.
Shit.
Okay, so he comes into the room in the beginning and he asks them, what does he say? It's like, what are you here for?
Yeah.
And then he goes into a spiel. He starts talking or whatever, yada yada yada. And then they go through all of this shit. They're like, and if you want to leave, whenever you want to leave, you can leave, and they'll just let you out. But the room fucking starts heating up out of nowhere. It starts filling up with water. They fucking put like acid and LSD into the room.
Right, I was
and
gonna
shit
say that
like
on some saw shit.
Yeah, like it's a bunch of
Motherfuckers be dying
crazy
and
shit. Yeah, like so. Then at the end of the movie, like they're all trying to figure it out or whatever, and he walks
they could
in.
have left at any time.
Yeah, anytime they want to. But if you leave, like you
Literally
never get
sounds
this
like a soccer
opportunity
game.
again. But this job takes care of you forever.
Right.
Like so they fucking, and a lot of these people are like, some of them from the military, some of them are like
They need the money type shit.
yeah, at all different types of walks in life, you know. So, but they get to the end of the movie and they're trying to figure everything out or whatever. Guy walks back into the room and he literally goes, "So what was the first thing I asked you?"
What was the first thing you asked him?
His name.
What are you here for? And then literally the guy goes, "The job." Little professor dude walks into the room. "Hello, this is such and such. This is the guy you're gonna be working
You're
for."
fucking lying.
Bro, I swear to
You're
fucking
fucking
God.
lying.
I swear to fucking God, bro. I swear to fucking God.
Ooh, I would have.
I swear to fucking God.
That sounds like
I
that
swear-
47
bro,
meters below shit that we said.
I
Ooh,
swear
I'm
to
watching
fucking God.
that.
It's some dumb fucking.
Wait. So you say so a nigga walk in and tell him they got the job?
The last person who ends up being there, like all of these people, like they go through
died
all
and
of
shit?
this bullshit. Some people died, some people left, all of that
Oh.
shit. You know what I mean? Like, and there's all this other shit. Oh, and also I forgot about that. The professor guy who comes in at the end was also in the room in the beginning taking the interview, and he ends up dying, and they take him out, and then this nigga comes back at the end. Like, so, like, literally, bro. Like, it's a whole fucked up psychological
Classroom 21.
type thing. Yeah.
I'm peeping
Bro,
that.
and and literally, they just go through all of this shit.
Hold
They're
on.
trying to figure out.
Like a race.
Bro,
No,
that
we
shit.
all, you can go take a piss. I think we off air, right? We still on air?
Yeah, he's on.
Oh yeah, man. We finna get off this bitch, damn. Motherfuckers gotta take a piss and shit. Classroom 21. Fucking man, I wanna thank my boys for coming through this bitch, man. We definitely gonna have you on again, man. Talk more shit. Next time, watch the fucking movie. Next time, bring the shit.
Ah, shit, man.
I'm sorry.
We ain't gonna talk about that because you feel me.
Yeah, man.
It's
Hey,
all good.
Follow me on the Instagram.
Let 'em know where to find y'all, man.
Trey.van. Real simple. TREY.van. Real
Yeah.
simple.
And you better follow me, BROD13_ on Instagram. So,
Yep,
hit me up.
and gang got it on this rap shit too. Check
Yeah,
Brody
you
out,
already know,
gang.
you already
Man,
know.
let him know the SoundCloud.
Yeah, the SoundCloud. You can look that up. It's just Brody. It'll pop up, you know.
And CFN1K Blitz.
Oh hell yeah,
gang.
hell yeah. Wish he could be here, but you know.
Now we have
Surgery.
next time y'all come through, Shay. Whenever y'all free or whenever in the schedule, because I know like at least my next 2 shows I know is already booked. But like probably one after that we gonna bring y'all back in there. We gonna
Yeah,
you
yeah.
feel me? Talk shit and
Yeah,
shit like
yeah.
that. Get some cards or something like that cracking in this motherfucker.
Spades.
Yeah. Next time you can watch the movie and shit like that.
Yeah, you know, I will.
If y'all got one too or
Watch-
anything too,
Bro,
put that
watch
bitch.
Focus.
Hell
Not
yeah.
even on some podcast. Like,
No, I'm gonna watch it. I was gonna watch it. I'm watching it
Everybody
anyway.
need to
I'm watching it
watch
anyway.
Bro,
I'm watching it
that
anyway.
shit was crazy.
I'm gonna watch that
bro.
anyway.
They killed that shit.
They
It's on
on some
Netflix?
pickpocket. No,
Nah,
you
you talking
gotta
about-
pay for it no matter where
It's
you
on-
watch it.
Oh, I'm
But
just gonna get on.
It's a heat
It might
movie,
be on
bro.
like Stars, maybe, or like something
You
like
never
that.
heard of Put Locker?
Okay.
That shit is
Ah,
gas.
shit. It's whatever.
Don't
Put Locker,
nigga,
it's
don't
free.
listen to him.
It might be
That
on
shit
Netflix.
is gonna fucking show like ass.
I'm about to look up.
What, Focus? You said it's
Any movie that you watch on
Oh,
Put
Put Locker?
Locker
Hell
or
no, I
Movie
don't.
32 or any of that shit, bro. I used to hate
Oh,
that
yeah.
shit.
Shit.
Plug the fucking
Shit.
laptop into the TV. I hated that shit.
It's on YouTube.
I
I'm gonna
hated
watch
that
it.
shit, so I just bought every
Yeah,
fucking
don't buy it
movie.
on YouTube. Rent it.
They ain't got it on the stream apps. Already got that, bro. Any movie you can get on Put Locker, boy. What are you talking about?
But it shows so bad, and then at least
I don't
20
know what Put
minutes
Locker
in,
you
it start
using.
buffering.
I send you my link. Don't worry about it. I got you.
Anyway,
I got you, man. Don't worry about it. I see what I use. I got you, man. I use it on my PlayStation 3 too. So you feel me? My PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4. Oh, no, 3, 4, 3. Which one just came out? 5?
Yeah,
I got 4.
You
I got 4.
yeah,
I got
yeah.
4. I'm still ass. I do got a 3.
but there's
though.
so many different
you got
versions
2K?
of each fucking one. Like it's the PS3 Slim, fucking this,
Yeah,
that, PS4 Slim Pro, yeah. Like,
It's like, bro, what the fuck are y'all doing?
alright, won't catch me,
I like-
nigga. If I got the money when Black Friday roll around, I get the cheap.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck which one.
That bitch fall off a truck. Shit. I
Right.
My
Like,
homie
what?
was in a queue today because they had a bunch more PlayStation 5s be made. So he's waiting in the queue talking about it's like 15 minutes or whatever. So yada yada, wait, stay tuned. This man, 20 minutes later, I'm like, yo, so are you a PS5 owner now? He was like, nah, bro. It got to about like 5 minutes left or whatever, and apparently it was like it sold out. So yeah, he was like, so now we have to wait for the next.
know motherfuckers that got that shit, but fuck that. I'm cool. I'm probably gonna get it for like at least a year or 2, 3 years. It's gonna be a minute till I get me one.
Till the 6 about to come out.
Right,
Till the 6
Yeah,
minutes.
motherfucking
Nah, I'm gonna get it
like-
before then, but it's definitely gonna be a minute before I get me one. Shit, I'm chilling.
I'm not.
One, I done
getting
spent
into
a lot
the
on
6
VC, so shit, I ain't ready to switch over my 2K.
Yeah, bro, that's
You
a
re-
whole.
you-
It's a brand new game. It's a
See, y'all
whole
play
new-
games though. I just need a fucking movie streaming app.
Facts.
That's all I
But
need.
no,
I don't
but
even play-
but look, I was the same way as you. That's why I was like, I got my PS4 for $80 from my homeboy. You feel me? Like that's what I'm saying. And before then, I had a PS3. The same way, I was like,
Yeah.
as long as I can stream some shit. But I got
That's
PS4, and I'm like, quarantine got me playing games and shit like that. But I'm like,
That's
shit.
understandable.
You feel me? So I'm like, shit, I'm not finna. That's why I'm like, I'm not finna get PS5 because it's like, all right, I got my 2K dude. I'm back. I ain't gonna. I'm back into the game and shit. But like, shit, my friends ain't got shit to do really like that. You know what I'm saying? So I
Oh,
got shit to do.
as a games, nigga. Everybody I try to, nigga, him, Tom, everybody, nigga, bro, everybody that I got the option to play with, they too fucking good for me to even want to get on the game with. So it's just like, bro, why would I get into this shit?
It's like you get
And
better.
it's like the niggas that I've been like, and it's like we in 5th grade, 4th grade, when we first learning how to play the games, they hop on the sticks and just good. And I'm shit, and it just kept carrying on. So I'm like, fuck that.
You like, fuck that shit.
Fuck that, just like the rap shit. I'm like,
I was gonna
fuck
say, you
that.
seem like a nigga just like,
Right,
you ain't good.
exactly, bro. Yeah, and then I'm like, everybody's smart. Yeah, bro.
No,
I found my way, bro.
I
Fuck
feel
that.
like when I
Don't
was
think I'm
young,
no fucking
my
groupie,
fucking-
bro.
My brother was
No,
playing
you don't
fighting
know
games.
fucking
Oh, God.
And I had a Game Boy, so my brother, we hop on Tekken, hop on Street Fighter, hop on Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
I lose every fucking round.
Bro.
So I'm just like, I'm gonna just play my Game Boy. You could play
That's
every
what I'm
game you want
saying,
to for
bro,
the next 6 years, nigga. Like you
Fuck
good.
am I supposed to do? Be
Like,
practice
yeah.
for you niggas?
Yeah,
Fuck out of my
that's what I
face.
I'd be good as fuck on the game.
Nah, and I'm like really getting mad at these niggas, bro. Like my little cousins would be like 16 years old, and they whooping my ass on the new Mortal Kombat every time.
trying to fight the world.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, get on, beat your
Yeah,
bro.
fight me in real life.
I
Fight
swear
me in
to
real
God, I
life.
get
Yo, bitch
mad.
ass
I'm
ass.
gonna
Come
break a stick off the tree.
I
Come
swear.
on, we get the
Come on.
sword.
Fuck
swing.
the time.
Swear
Okay,
to God,
okay,
I'll
let's-
beat fuck a
let's go.
sword. I'm punching your ass out. The other day I played my homie in fucking Call of Duty in a 1-on-1. Bro, and I'm in the room. Tom sitting next to me. Blitz sitting next to me. And I'm like, bro, put it on headshots only. Cause the nigga in the other room playing me on another console, bro. And we playing 1-on-1 in a private match. Oh my God, bro. I clapped his ass. He didn't hear the end of it for another week, bro. I swear to God. Cause I had never been a video game ass dude, bro. So when I caught that dub, I was
You
like,
felt
yeah,
that you was good.
bitch.
I mean, so you ain't got no 2K luck either?
No.
I mean, in this room, I'm undefeated.
Okay, in 2K, if we playing blacktop, I'm gonna pick a team that just niggas just can't beat. Cause come on, as long as you don't pick,
Pull that bitch up.
2K, yeah.
Pull that bitch
go
up.
MJ,
Come on, let's get on 2K.
go
Alright,
Larry,
let me
and
get
go
this
James, and go Bron,
Oh, fucking Charmander.
and like come on,
So,
06,
who your
07
5?
LeBron.
Who your 5?
I play threes half court, but if we
Alright,
play
we got
fives,
threes.
I play
No, we
my
playing fives.
threes.
We doing this. We gonna
Jordan,
play fives.
Bron, and Larry, and I promise you, can't nobody beat me, bro.
You said Larry Bird?
Larry Bird, LeBron James, and Michael Jordan.
You
Bro,
play-
see me on the court. See,
I'm
he's
saying,
not.
you
Hey,
playing on what you playing on, pro, Hall of Fame, or what? That's
pro. Really,
ultimate
I really don't know. What do we play on?
I'll
Whatever
play on
default is,
anything.
I don't change shit.
Anything.
I'm not a
Oh,
gamer,
man.
dude. So he gonna watch your ass. But I got,
Yeah, we
I
have to
got a
see. We have
fan.
to see.
I got a fan. I'm bodying. As long as y'all heard that team, as long as I get that team with no interferences,
You lying.
I got a fan on
With
all
no
of y'all
interferences.
heads, and I'm not losing, bro.
lying.
I'm
We
walking
can
out
put
of
that
here
up.
1, 5, 10,
We can
15,
put that up.
$20 richer, bro.
We can put
I'm
that up.
filling my fucking tank up.
We can put that up.
Come on.
We can put that all the way up.
Yeah.
I don't even know for.
alive, bro?
Yeah.
Cause I got some shit.
That's a lot. What you gonna say?
Not nothing for the live.
We gonna get out this bitch, man. Thank y'all for coming in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Just don't click on it, cause